Juror 23, are you the foreperson? Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict? All right, thank you. If you could please hand the paperwork to the bailiff. Thank you. The court is going to hand over the documents to the clerk, Mr. Hathaway. If you please publish the verdicts.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defense, please rise and hearken to the jury's verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 4th Judicial Circuit in for Duval County, Florida, case number 16, 2023, CF 2862A, Division CRB, State of Florida versus Mario Enrique Fernandez Saldana. Verdict, count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. So say we all, done at Jacksonville, Duval County, Florida, signed foreperson, dated 8/26/26. Verdict is to count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of solicitation to commit a capital felony as charged in the indictment. So say we all, done at Jacksonville, Duval County, Florida, signed foreperson, dated 8/26/26.
Thank you for publishing. The defense may be seated. Please poll the jurors.
Yes, Your Honor. Juror number 4, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 23, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 29, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 37, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 39, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 40, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 50, are these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number 51, are these your true and correct verdicts? Yes. Juror number 62, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 63, are these your true and correct verdicts? Juror number 68, are these your true and correct verdicts?
All right, thank you, Mr. Hathaway. Members of the jury, it's not lost in this court, nor the parties, that you all have worked hard, labored, and sacrificed a great deal in order to serve your community in this way. However, I do have one final instruction to give you. I want to thank you for your time and your consideration of this case, and I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases, and we've recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you're also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. And it will be up to you to decide whether you preserve your privacy as a juror. Members of the jury, I'm going to let you know that prior to your service as a juror, this court entered an order to protect your privacy, meaning, as you know, you've only been referred to by number throughout these entire proceedings, and that protection will remain with you for 60 days post-verdict, post-trial proceedings. So I did let the alternate jurors know that, and so I'm letting you know that. And so this instruction is also meant to tell you, and I'll just tell you in just common terms, it lifts all the prior restrictions that I put on you, those communication rules that you've been abiding by from the very beginning of this case. Those are all now lifted, okay? So you can choose to do exactly what this instruction says. Preserve your privacy, but it's going to be left up to you whether you want to talk about your service or not. But regardless, let me say on both sides of the aisle, in this court, and the staff, in the clerk's office, and the court reporter, and everyone that you've interacted with, we thank you sincerely. We can't say it enough. Thank you for your time, your sacrifice, and your service. And with this court's sincere thanks, you're now excused from your service. Great, thank you. Please let the record reflect the jury's left the courtroom. Everyone may be seated. All right. Mr. Fernandez, having been found guilty by a jury of his peers as to murder in the first degree and also solicitation to commit a capital felony, he is entitled to a pre-sentence investigation report. I would order that. Is that the request?
He is entitled, Your Honor.
Right, I'm asking. He can waive it if he wants. All right. I can pass this matter over for sentencing purposes to schedule October 5th. It's just for scheduling. It wouldn't have to occur that week. This case is passed to October 5th, and that's at 9 a.m. for sentencing to be set in courtroom 308. Thank you all very much. Court's adjourned.
What happened to Jared Bridegan was calculated, deliberate, and devastating, not only in the life it took, but in the lives it forever changed. Those of his wife, Kirsten, his children, his father and mother, his brothers and sister, his entire family. As you learned through this trial, Jared was ambushed, unarmed, unaware, and utterly vulnerable. And then he was murdered in front of his young daughter just feet away. Nothing about today can restore what was taken from this family or ease the pain they have endured for now many years. But today, there is accountability. Today's verdict is the result of extraordinary work by extraordinary people. For more than 4 years, detectives, prosecutors, victim advocates, crime analysts, support staff, and countless others have devoted their time, talent, and determination to seeking justice for Jared and his family. This investigation required diligence and patience. It required investigators to follow the evidence wherever it led, to assemble it piece by piece, and to remain steadfast through every challenge they faced. I want to start by recognizing the law enforcement agencies whose work made today's verdict possible: the Jacksonville Beach Police Department, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Each agency brought its expertise and resources to this effort, united by a shared commitment to the truth and to justice for Jared. I am extraordinarily proud of the remarkable prosecutors, Christina Stifler, Alan Mizrahi, and Steven Siegel, and the entire team behind them whose work made this verdict possible. Their preparation, skill, perseverance, and commitment to the truth were exceptional, and our community should be proud. They carried an enormous responsibility, and they carried it with professional and purpose. Most of all, we remain mindful of Jared. This case has always been about him. It's about the life that was taken, the family left behind, and our obligation to pursue justice on his behalf. Today, a jury spoke, and today justice, in part, the beginning, was done for Jared Bridegan.
Hi, my name's Gaylord Bridegan. I am the father of Jared. My first name is Gaylord, Gaylord. I just want to take a moment to thank the community, friends from afar, for all the thoughts and prayers that have been expressed to our family. We deeply appreciate it and are grateful for all of the support that we've had during this hard time for our family. I'm grateful for Kirsten and her love. Jared loved her so much. We really appreciate our relationship with her and support her fully. I just want to extend my appreciation to all of you for being here and for the community and for the love of our family that we have for all of you. Thank you.
I want to echo the gratitude and the thanks to all the law enforcement agencies, to every citizen that called in tips, to everyone that prayed for us. We would not be here today without all of them and all of you. Never in my life did I think I'd be in this situation. But I know we wouldn't have gotten this verdict today had we not had all of these people lined up to help us, to help Jared and to fight for him. When this initially started, I felt like I was alone. And I quickly realized that that was not true. I'm going to keep my remarks short. I will have much more to say after we reach the verdicts in the next two cases, but I want to echo a statement that was mentioned by Prosecutor Christina Stifler in this trial. She said, "To the living we owe respect. To the dead we owe the truth." Truth was seen in that courtroom. The jury saw that truth and they acted accordingly. And because of that, Mario Fernandez is a murderer and he will be put away for the rest of his life, as he deserves. And I am grateful for that. Truth won today, justice has been served in part, and we look forward to the rest of justice being served as we continue through this process.